Hello, how is everybody? It is good to see all of you. I hope everybody is having a good weekend. I wound up working most of it, so it was a very short weekend from my perspective. But let's see what we can see. Say hello to some folks. Hey, Blossom, it is good to see you. I know you're usually a replay crew person, so always nice to see you live. Hello, ECR. I am glad that you are here as well. And Gaz is also in attendance, as is the police sirens, apparently. But anyway, it's super weird weather today, but I will mention that in a moment. Hey, Linda, how are you? Good to see you, my friend, as well. And Gloria, and of course, Delise, and probably people who've come in. And Danny, hello. Danny and I were in the same collab this morning. So if you haven't looked at it, this is from the Oso Inspired collab with Call Me Crafty Al. We were inspired by some really kind of neat, like 3x3 cards. These will make really nice gift cards. Like here's an A2, so you can see sort of how they are in relation. Anyway, pretty cool. If you like those hops, they are always live on the 20th. We got some happy mail, and Shanna is back, so she's going live at 7:10 my time, 8:10 if you are on the Eastern time zone. And let us probably get into this. Lennox is here if you see the shadow. Yep, there's Lennox to say hello. Hopefully he will settle so I can read chat. Let me see if I missed anything. Oh, hey, Pam. Hey, Gloria. Hello, Sherry. I missed people coming in, but that's about it. There is a poll up if you have preferences on what we're doing tonight. I will end it once our happy mail is opened. And so you have a couple more minutes if you want to contribute to that. You okay? Oh, sorry. Lennox sort of like half sneezed. It was quite interesting. Anyway, let us look at our cards. And the poll is either we can do craft roulette again or we can open up an October kit, which is to my left. And this is, let me see if this says it is not labeled. So we will see. I don't know if this may just be Happy Mail. This may also be a swap. Ooh, and it says something. Oh, this is from the Halloween swap. Let us see what we have going on here. Oh, the card was, oh, that's clever. So the card was sent like folded backwards to protect the stuff on the front. So we saw the inside, but this is the front. How pretty. Oh, this is a really classy card. I like this a lot. I like the little boo bling bit. It's So it's like a little charm that says boo. That is really neat. You visited? It's in political? Oh, I was talking about the poll. Our early voting does not happen yet. Yours may. I certainly encourage everybody to go out and vote in the actual election. That's more important than what option we're doing. So this is really cool. Really love this like fleur de lis like pattern paper. That's really nice. It's a nice like black alternative, like it just adds a little. Anyway, really cool card. I am a fan. I believe that's the Ellie swap. Or it might be Danny's dreams. I don't know. I will have to look at my partner list. I am terrible about remembering what swaps I'm in. Because usually I remember them until I've done them and then I forget. This is perhaps from the UK. I don't know. Okay, that's a lie. This is not from the UK, but it's a UK 6x6 sized envelope, which you don't see very much. And we have a very sparkly card. This is a card for somebody who loves sparkle paper. And we will do the Pam test. There is no glitter on my hand, so this would be a Pam friendly card. I mean, maybe, perhaps under glass, like in like one of those Victorian bell jars. Very cool. This is from Allison's Swap. Oh, look at this with the die cut on the inside. Fantastic. From Card Monkey Jarvis. I guess I lied. Oh no. Oh, this is clever. This is very lightly I think this is not. Oh no, it's just loose glitter. Okay, Pam, you wouldn't like this card. But it is kind of magical to have glitter on it. I'm more in the glitter is magical, not glitter is awful and the animals will eat it kind of person. But we will see. And then this is I'm not sure what it is, but we will see. It's from my friend Smokey Stephen Mark, who we are trying to coordinate a making a Halloween house stream that may or may not happen. We'll see. It's the 20th, but I remain hopeful. Anyway, when I mailed them that, there was a hilarious is hilarious the word I want? Not quite, but like the post office was not notifying them that their PO box had mail, so it got shipped all the way back to me, and then I shipped it all the way back. But this is we have some hide and eek cat toys. No wonder you were smelling this. That's why you were smelling this. Uh-oh. We might have to liberate a cat toy. The feline American is very interested in it. Okay, let's. You know how we said we were going to be on time? Yeah, that might be not happening. But luckily, people are picking the less time consuming option. Anyway, here you go. Maybe do that on the floor. How about that? There you go. He loves catnap. Catnap. Yeah. Anyway, so Lennox will enjoy that. This is a. I can show you the T-shirt. This is from their. Every year they do a Halloween series on their channel with like they put in a ton of production work, but this year they were doing their Camp SSAM, sort of a homage to I don't know horror movies that well, but the horror movies that said Cape Fear at the takes place at the camp. I might be mixing horror movies together, but I'm pretty sure there's a horror movie that takes place at a camp. But very cool. That will be. It's a bit. That's a big shirt, so that'll be a cool shirt as like an overshirt. Anyway, I am missing what you said. Oh yeah. Anyway, we have an actual card. Ooh, I like this. Something spooky is in the air. They sent me the last T-shirt, but I love this. I love this paper. This is actually a really smart idea. So, like, I know we always wind up sometimes with these typography papers, or also just papers you don't use. So, like, especially if you go with the Michaels route. Oh, we have a little good vibes pin. That's cute with the star and the moon. That will go right on my backpack. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, left. That's a very loud truck. That is interesting. I don't know why there's a super loud truck happening, but that's okay. It's my stream. Of course, there would be a loud truck happening. But anyway, you can use sort of like you could just make a 5x7 card base out of leftover paper pretty easily. Anyway, let me end the poll, and we should do something. So let us end it If we're close, Pam, I will let you tie break it. So we actually was incredibly not that close, I guess. So the Mysterious October Kit won, which is good. And the Marvels of Craft Roulette. I'll probably actually do a Craft Roulette video because I had so much fun doing it last time. Anyway, we did get our mysterious. Actually, that site has my address. But we have our paper pumpkin. I won't show you my address, although I feel like everybody in chat has it already. And see what we have. And we will not follow. Oh, it's a bird themed. I like this. I don't pay attention to what is in the kits, but I'm sure I will not be following the rules because I never do. But this, it's somewhere. This bird paper and stamp set, I like these a lot because my grandfather was a huge fan of chickadees. So let's see. We got some bonus double-sided tape, although we also have a lot of double-sided tape, but it's nice they put it in. I don't know. I'm always a little torn. Ooh, we get a bird stamp. We have some kind of green. Shaded spruce, which I have a big one of. And where is my... I need, like, dramatic white paper. We'll have to look at this later, but it looks like we get a fir branch and some birds, so... And sentiments that are hard to read. Up backwards. It says... something. Christmas. You'd think I'd be able to read Christmas backwards. It does say Happy Holidays, which I like. I actually like when they... Oh, they have a Merry Holidays as well. That's... I wish the happy was separated so you could do Happy Christmas for all your UK friends, but whatever. It's fine. Sometimes you don't win them all. Although I do have a cool sentiment stamp set that has all the things. So Nests of Christmas. That kind of sounds like, I don't know if this is just a me thing, but if you guys as kids had like went to a grandparents' Christmas, I feel like we all kind of wound up with like a nest of wrapping paper somewhere. Like if we were all just ferrets or some similar creature. We'll see what they suggest, then maybe not do that. As per usual. Oh, there's something in here that's interesting. What are you? You are a blingy bit. Gloria probably knows because she usually gets her kids before I do. We have blingy bits and foam dimension. What's a cute stamp? Ah, well, I'm just catching up to see what did I miss? An unattainable goal. We have little bits of ribbon, it looks like. Let's take a peek. Pre-cut, if you will. Although I have way too much Christmas ribbon. But yeah, it looks like these are little pre-cut little ribbon chevrons. That's kind of a nice detail. If I didn't grab 3 of them. But that's nice, especially if you're on the go and didn't have like extra scissors with you. These are these are cool envelopes. I don't think I'm going to use these as envelopes though. I feel like I could just cut this up. Like I feel like this would be a great. Actually, you know what would be cool? Except this is not the world's most awesome paper. It would be cool to actually like get a like a winter character and then die cut them out and then you could put them here. Like this would basically be, you'd have to probably size this up a little bit, but I think that would be a really cool look. And then you just have to corner around off the these 3 edges. So I think I'll save these because like I feel like, I don't know, like this really pretty metallic green is a little too nice to use for envelopes. Although a lot of their envelopes are kind of like that in these kits, where I'm like, I wouldn't use like I'd use I love y'all, but I would use like a fancy envelope that people are just gonna toss. Oh, let me see what Delise is saying. We have good ideas. Oh, that is a good idea. Could we do that? Yeah, because we could just take. Yeah, because you could just basically stack these, right? So we could have. Oh, and then you'd have this extra fun piece. So if we fold this, right, like we could put. We could just sort of stack the. I mean, we could either stack these like this, but we could also just put in we could put in an extra piece here too, so that we'd have like a white piece and then one that has sort of just the subtle accent. That's a good idea. I think we should do that for sure. We have lots of birds. These are done very matte, which is interesting. Like these aren't super vibrant. It's sort of more of a more subtle. We'll have to guess what we're doing, and then I'll get it wrong. Yeah, we have a lot of these, actually. So we have 5? Huh. That's surprising. I guess these are probably all of our pieces. Then we have some. Oh, these I like a lot. Oh, okay. I'm confused now. Oh, and this is looks like this punches out. Oh, I get it. So it's like, fold over. This is going to be a kind of fold. But then we'll have these. I hope those aren't throwaways. I mean, they won't be for me, but I'll probably have to read the instructions on that one. We have banners. I'll put those next to the stamp. We have, additionally, sort of the same idea, only squares. You can see how this would punch out. But I think the general idea is that this would like fold essentially. And then like, you would see this as your background, but we'll see. We'll see if I am correct on that. So we've got basically 2 designs this time around. And then we have our extra free chipboard. And this is our bird, our branch, oh, I didn't notice there were speckles. That's nice. Joyful thoughts to you this season. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Or Merry Christmas, I guess, if you want to, or do Happy Christmas. You'd have to basically block out the holidays, but you could, I think, get Happy Christmas out of here if you really wanted to. We are almost 20 minutes in, so I better make one of these cards so that we're on time. Let us see what we have. Yes. So I'm not incorrect. And then we use a. What do we have? Oh, we have 2 sheets of banners, I guess. Yeah. And then we can use either of these. That's kind of neat. I like the one with the cardinal popped up. That's kind of clever. I like this as an idea. So let's just put one of these together. I could probably follow the directions, but I think we can figure these out because these look pretty straightforward. Let me just punch these out. I'm saving these. I think this would be really cool as just a matting layer because it's this really neat. It almost looks like watercolored or like hand painted or dry brushed or something. Let me see what I'm missing. The middle one. Oh, that's fine, Danny. Always feel free to craft and watch because I do it all the time in people's streams. The middle one. Yeah, the other one was an envelope. Although we could just cut up the envelope and We could make a card out of that too. Actually, that might be fun. We could do an envelope if we want to. Let's see what other. And we were talking about our cruise. Okay, I will put this together, and we will definitely. I will definitely either if we don't get it to it tonight, I will definitely do a video making something out of those envelopes because I really like them too. Anyway, this is. So we have our very green things, and really, like, we don't actually have to follow the directions because these are basically the same card. We just decide what goes on top. The only thing that's a little wonky is this I like. I mean, the general idea, but this doesn't really stay down very well. But I guess we can live with that. Anyway. And we do have some Christmas tea ephemera we could pull in. That's not from Stampin' Up, but it's from Not Too Shabby. But I guess we could pull. Let's do a set of birds, and if we decide we want to go a different direction, we can. I'm not sure how I feel about. Huh. That's interesting though, because in their marketing photos, it looks like there are some finer die cuts. Oh, maybe those are. Oh, I see. If you get the coordinating die, that's what those are for. Never mind. But cool idea in any event. Let's do a cardinal because I like the idea. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I like this. And then there's the greenery bits or leafery, as some might say, that you can. So you can like stage the cardinal in. I kind of like the. Oh, I like it this way. This is cool because you can have like the cardinal hanging out. I do like that as sort of a look. I'm thinking because I don't have the other thing, like what we could actually do is like just float this up like this. I kind of, actually we could put this almost that I kind of like this. Let's glue this down. I'm thinking I'm going to pop up the cardinal a little bit, but leave everything else sort of flat. And I should probably stamp this first. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stamp something. There's an idea. Oh, thanks. I see what you're saying. So you're saying that we can. I see. That's a good idea. I can actually use a tool I've had. Well, it's not new, but use my favorite post-it tape so that we don't mangle the back of this while we're doing this. You can also just use post-its too. But I like this stuff because it keeps it's definitely not going to stick to your cardstock because it's post-it. But I also want it to. I don't want to obscure the score line too much. And this is actually a good. We could use actually. That's a good idea. So let's do that. Let's see if we like this or not. And since I have Deck the Halls, I will use that because it's my favorite green. And even though it is not a Stampin' Up product, but I think I kind of want one here. Ooh, good call, Gloria. I'm going to sort of. do that. Do a little more here. Because we can hang on to this Post-it tape in case we want to. I guess it doesn't really matter on this side as much because there's going to be a big bird there. There we go. I do like that. It definitely adds a little more dimension. Like it makes this background. Oh, like it makes the background pop a little bit more and has a lot more visual interest. Good call. Thanks, Gloria. Let's grab a wheelie thing and see if we can't get actually. Well, let's see. I like this. Whatever this one says. The joyful thoughts this season. Won quite a bit. We can't get it like mostly straight. Gloria clearly read the directions. I did not, and I'm kind of okay with that. Do we want to be matchy? I actually think it will work here. I do love. I think this would look great in black, but I'm going to use this ink. And shaded spruce I like a lot too. Shaded spruce I think is a little less dead on. Well, this is kind of a bluish green too. I think this is greener than shaded spruce. How's that for my unhelpful comments of the seems a little bit greener. Ooh, that's pretty. This season I think needs another whack at it. Which I mean, new poly or new photopolymer stamps kind of always need that. Gloria knows all the things. Gloria also does really cool variants. There we go. That looks very nice. I am a fan. Where did I put my pokey tool? I'm only annoyed because I just had it 4 seconds ago. But it's alive, so things just disappear on my desk. We will see. Ah, here it is. Anyway. From our friend Gloria, who just gave us advice on that. Oops. I think I may use this sentiment again. We will see. But I think can get most of our card together. I'll hang it. The neat thing about this Post-it stuff is good for a really long time. So, I guess you could kind of line this up if you were that sort of person. I'm thinking I'm gonna like gluing this down and then gluing down this piece here, and then we will kind of like this, and then we'll have our bird hanging out. But then you'll get a little bit of blue in the background, and I kind of like that. Me too. I think a few people. This is the one I was using the crap out of this all last holiday season because, as you can see, like it's a really nice blue green. Which is very like spruce like. If that's your vibe. Sometimes, I don't know. I'm always one of those people who can never quite decide if I like non-traditional holiday color palettes or not. Like sometimes I do, but other times I'm like, I'm just happy to have the greens and the reds and all the normal stuff. And I'm thinking I'm just going to put glue on these little tips so this is mostly floating and hope we will hope that, I wonder if I can burnish this out. It is annoying me. This is not lying flat. It may just need a little help. Sometimes there we go, that's better. I think once we have weight on here, it'll work a little bit better too. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on this branch, and I guess a little bit of glue on here, and try to not glue our card together because I've done that a couple times. There we go. And then what I usually do is just flip it over so that if there's any excess glue, I just wipe it off. Then we are less at risk of weirdness ensuing later. I think I just need a little bit. Oh, I think the kit came with some dimensionals. Here we go. Although normal foam tape works too, of which I have a whole roll. But since we are here and have it, I will avail myself of the thing that probably I should be using. I'm just gonna throw a couple of these on the body. And maybe one more. Because the body is the extremities may or may not be on my card. I do not know quite how I'm going to set this guy down. Oh, and for anyone who's been following my dad's medical stuff, he is doing much, much better and is driving and getting around and having a normal time of it again. So, if some of you had him in your thoughts, thank you very much. It is certainly appreciated. Here we go. I definitely like the I like the bird popped up a little bit. That is really cool. Although I feel like it would be nice if you could glue something here. I mean, it looks good when it's closed, but I don't know. I mean, and certainly you could just cut this panel off this card too, because you'd probably want to put something behind it. But since this is like a full A2, you could do different things. But this is sort of as intended. And I like the sort of contrast between the shiny foil and sort of the stamping that you get. Anyway, I'm a fan. I like winter birds a lot, and I think I like the winter birds in like a Christmas context because if you have friends who aren't you don't know what kind of Christmas cards they like because some people are like pro or not pro Santa or pro or not pro like religious Christmas. I always feel like sort of winter is always very, very safe for folks you don't know that well in terms of what they would most enjoy. Anyway, that is my TED talk that you didn't sign up for. Yeah, it is. It's quite miraculous in the sense of it's like one day he was, like 1 week he was having a lot of trouble getting around, and then like the next week he was just like walking and moving around pretty normally. But I don't know. I remember when I got hit by a car and broke my leg. It's like me. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, I just whacked my paper trimmer. It's like you have this period of time where you feel really tired and run down, but then that kind of passes. And then you're just sort of dealing with the fact that being in some sort of brace is annoying. But let's see. How about happy holidays this time around? Oh. That's neat. There we go. Not on this stamp, but that said on it. But on the other Christmas one I bought recently, I really like that. I like how Happy Christmas is an option. Anyway, I will stop with that because I like Merry Christmas as well. So anyway, that was all good news. And I do like this little stamp. Like would be a fun stamp to just make your own background paper with. Let's stick with the same colors because I just really like them. Although I have black, I have gray, which would also be. Maybe I'll do that. I'll change my mind. Let's do, because I think this other card is going to use the Cardinals. So let's grab. I have some VersaFine Claire on my desk, so we'll grab that. Oh, look, we accidentally conditioned the stamp. Is it? They are. My grandfather liked them a lot because he was a big hunter. So the chickadees would basically just hang out with him all day because apparently when you were hunting, he hunted duck and deer primarily, but like a lot of hunting is sitting around and not doing much. So he was a big fan of the chickadees because they would just basically hang out. I don't really need to hit the sides much. Oh, there we go. Let's. There we go. That looks pretty good. A little heavy-handed on the stamping, as I often do, but that makes it handmade or something. Let's put this one back. And I like this color combo. The gray and the green is really nice. It's a little hard to see. There we go. So like in person, the green is much more like it's foiled and looks it in person, where like on camera, like sometimes it looks foiled and sometimes it doesn't. So let's see. Can pop out our chickadees. Ooh. Oh, neat. This is all one big piece. That's really cool. Because then you could almost put these. You could have them like hanging out together in the same tree if you wanted. I mean, I think what you're supposed to do probably is take the chickadee that's sort of by himself and, do like a cluster. It's too bad this isn't laser cut out because that would be really cool. You could always go in and do that with an X-Acto if you were, or you could just fussy cut around the chickadee, I think, and then you could separate these three elements from each other. Oh, and our cat's here. Although we could do this and have him just sort of peeking out from behind. That looks kind of neat. Like I wouldn't want to like obscure too much of his feet, but like this I like as kind of an idea. And then I guess we should look at what our other card base looks like before I have too many ideas. But I'm loving that you get basically all these layering pieces to play with. Because like this one also has foil on it. So like this would make a really cool layering piece. Alternatively, of course, you could simply glue this down on the base if you wanted to. If you wanted to have the scene more, if you wanted to have like an inside scene. So that's another way you could do these, if you so desired. But this time I'm going to try to reinforce the score line. And per normal, these paper pumpkin card bases are not super duper beefy. So if you like a beefier base, you can certainly chop these up and remount them, which we have done before. Hello, Jana. How are you? What let me catch up on chat. You're still on Day of the Dead. Actually, I have the Spellbinders Dance and Grimm. I should send you a card. It's pretty cute. He's not quite Day of the Dead. But of course we have our, not in front of me at the moment, but we have our Bitty Petty Day of the Dead stuff that was pretty neat. So we have sort of a vignette on this one. So I feel like I do like my idea. Let's see how we would mat this out. Now this would be kind of cool. Oh, that would be cool. So if we glue these two together, maybe pop this up, glue these two together, and then like glue this so that we might do this in 2 steps, but like glue this so the sentiment is actually centered. I kind of like that. And we could I almost kind of like this without the additional. I guess this doesn't make sense because the chickadee's like sitting on something. It doesn't quite make sense if you don't have a branch. Oh, I like this. We could put the chickadee, the other chickadee behind the branch too. That looks really cute. I'm liking this as an idea. What were we supposed to do? In my they have the 2 chickadees together. But then they have the sentiment glued to the back here. I'm going to try it my way. I do like theirs, though. I like the idea of something being on this back. And then obviously you can also... words today. Oh, Lennox is here. Hello. Please don't trample my delightful cardinals. Thank you, sir. But let's get our chickadees together. Hi. Yes, the people missed you while you were doing your cat things elsewhere. There we go. Oops. And you can kind of play around with this. Yeah, we know. Oh, it's different. Wow. Catzilla is here, knocking our cameras out of alignment. Now that he's imbibed some of his... well, I guess we could leave that alone. We probably need this down to figure... So I think we want to put this piece down next. Another cat has it is herbal medication, if you will. There we go. Now, yeah, that's going to work. Okay. I think now that we have this one, again, I always flip these things after I glue them just so I don't glue the card together. Because, yep, I've done that a bunch. The one nice thing about this very porous paper is that it will, like, the glue will adhere pretty fast, which is cool. So now we can put our other chickadee here. And I kind of like it when, well, I don't know. I like this. I like kind of our 2 chickadees. I wish this chickadee was looking down at the other one, but we'll survive. Anyway. Let's just get a little glue on the edge and a little glue down here, and then we can put this guy together. Oh, we could have, or we could put a little glue underneath as well. Well, we'll see. We'll let that dry for a second and see if I am missing much from you guys. Oh, yes, I'm missing a lot because I'm scrolled not all the way down. Funny how that works. Hey, Mary, how are you? Welcome. Oh, so this is off topic, sort of, but the Embroiderers Guild or the Embroidery Guild of America had a, like, it's not really a fair. It's more of like I don't know, a show, I guess. Like I don't know what you'd call it. It's like an art show where everybody is showing off all their embroidery. It was really cool. There were some really neat like quilts, but with like needlework in them, obviously. Um, it was cool. It happens every year and it's always a lot of fun. One of my friends who recently ish retired from work actually has a quilting machine, so like she's often helped some of her friends out. So I want to pop this up on dimensional, but I don't want anything too far to the right because there's nothing to attach it to there. So we'll just do one. We'll do 3 again and hope for the best. I might do more than that because I hate it when like you do a layer and then it's like a little saggy. Nobody likes a saggy layer. But anyway, it was just always really cool seeing all the hard work that people put in, because like they take a long time. And this one is way too far over. Can we peel that off? Yeah. That work out? That I think will work out. Let's see. Hello, Sherry. Oh no, Linux is moving. Sure. I think we have all of our release papers off. Let's realign. Yes. I don't know why you were sniffing up there. Oh, he's sniffing the t-shirt for more cat magical powder. I guess it's not really powder. There it is. Botanical magic. There. Ah! Please don't knock my ink off. We will just move you. There we go. There you go, my dude. See if we lost anything on the floor. Nothing of importance. We got this one together. I do like this pattern. I would buy that if that was pattern paper. This is kind of neat too, but I feel like you could kind of like through like some ink blending and splatter, you could kind of like through smushing and splatter, you could kind of what are you up to? Oh, you're playing he's playing with his catnip toy again. But it is kind of neat to have a trifold. Anyway, we are more or less at time. Let me grab the other card, the 2 cards we made. Other than them not lying entirely flat, which is well, I mean, these actually you could like prop up like this. I might reinforce this frame with some thicker cardstock. That I might do. Just to give it a little bit more weight, so it almost fell down. But so it's easier to stand up. But if you stand it up, it has quite a nice look. Let me just bend this a little bit. It just sort of warped slightly, probably when the cat stepped on it. But details. Here you go. So we have our cardinal, which is the town over city bird. They are very pro cardinal. And the chickadees. I like the chickadees the best, I think. They are just really pretty. So let me see if there's anything of note this week. I don't think so. Depending on I'll probably be live Tuesday because I worked all weekend. I'm taking Tuesday off to do catch up stuff, so I may be live on Tuesday. But if I am, it'll probably be at our sort of normal 6:00 time slot. How are we supposed to use the ribbon? That's a magical question. Oh, the ribbon was Yeah, the ribbon's supposed to be under the sentiment on this card, which would be kind of cool, actually. You could have sandwiched it. Oh, that's neat. It's just slightly bigger, so you can use this. You can use it as kind of a drop shadow, which is a kind of a neat idea. Anyway, other than that, I don't know that I have a ton to tell you. In something like 15 minutes, Shannon will be live over on her channel. The stream will redirect, and she's going to be playing with kids as well. It is always great seeing you guys, and I hope that everyone has a fantastic rest of your evening and a great. I guess technically it's a new week. I don't know. As I say, when you work all weekend, you kind of forget where the weeks are intersecting. But a new week for people who had the weekend off. But it's gonna feel like a short week because I'm gonna probably take Tuesday off, and then it's like, then you get back and it's like a 3-day week. Anyway, the fun of working sort of strange hours sometimes. But anyway, great talking to you guys. I will see you probably on Tuesday in either a pre-recorded video or live, but probably live because I want to play with more fall stuff. Anyway, until then, I hope you have a great night, and I will talk to you over on Shannon's channel in a few moments.